In my opinion, it's other people. I've seen what trauma can do to people's psyche, and people make some rash decisions, and I think there'd be a lot of opportunists.
It's people for sure. The things people will do to get ahead when the world isn't falling apart is kind of insane. So, but the underlying thing behind that, I think, would be like an individual's psyche, their ability to cope and move on, and stay vigilant.
The biggest thing that we bring to the table is the psychological aspect, and I think a lot more realistic, like combat and gore type stuff that's based on things we've seen in real life.
Well, to add on to what Z said, we did quite a bit of research on how to write a story and what the key elements were. And then when we realized that it would just like put you in this box, we threw the box away and we wrote our story under our own terms, and that's why we created the Wither Network LLC.
So that's kind of a two-part question for me. So slow zombies, I think, are funner to fantasize about because the potential to survive actually exists. I think fast zombies are definitely more terrifying.
Well, I think the fast ones make for better TV, but I think the slow ones, just based on biology and human anatomy and physiology, would be more likely what you would get in the event something like this happened. And, OG.
The soft truth is quantity is better than quality. 5 good men make a fight. So for me, it's a small-knit group. I'll take a handful of people that I trust over a large group of people that I don't any day. But
Say a small, tight-knit group, definitely. Less signature, a little bit more secure, and more competence-driven, where you kind of control and focus your needs of the group a little bit easier.
Zombies for sure. I do like Anne Rice's vampire books, though. They're pretty solid.
Zombies for sure. Can't really say why. It just never really got into the lore of the vampires and, the history behind it. And I think a lot of the media that's come out recently has kind of watered it down and made it kind of undigestible and gross.
I think I'm going to go with Michael Myers. I have an affinity for Jason because it was like the first scary movies that I watched as a kid. Never been a huge fan of Freddie, but Michael, especially with the Rob Zombie versions. As to why, I think he's just creepier. I don't know. He's just a better bad guy. I don't really have a specific reason why. I just like him more.
I think off the top, I like and I appreciate Freddie Krueger's concept much better. But I mean, you can't go wrong when you put a teenager in a sleeping bag and beat him up against a tree.